Good morning, my darlings. Happy Sunday, blessed Sunday. We are having a bit of a breeze, so you may find me grabbing for the umbrella from time to time. But and somebody is cooking something and it smells so good out here. But other than that, it's the end of a week, beginning of a new week. And I will be honest with you, I hit a bit of a low last night with the car situation, but we will get to that in a minute or two. This morning though, today is my lunar return, like right before I started to record this. It was my lunar return. We also have a new moon today. So today is a day of hope and renewal, and I'm gonna take it. I want to thank whoever the 2 new subscribers were between yesterday's video and today, primarily because that was a sign of hope to me when I woke up and saw 2 new subscribers on this channel. So, you know, you think when you hit subscribe it doesn't really mean anything. Believe me, especially for small channels, you notice, and it does mean a lot. Every single one of you means a lot to me, and I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you going the extra effort and hitting that subscribe button. I can't thank you enough for that. All right, with all that being said, this is conversation 18 now. Is that where we are? Sorry, I'm really worried about the umbrella. This is conversation 18 of 100. A personal commitment that I made at the beginning of the year to have conversations every single day on this channel for 100 days. That's where we are. We're still down in double digits. Oh, I guess we'll never get to triple digits, will we? When we do, we're done. All right, well, anyway, we're still at the low end of things. We've got a long way to go. This goes until April 11th. I'm gonna just hold this umbrella right here. And yeah, we have rain coming in this afternoon and more cold fronts. So yeah, today's gonna be a breezy day. Wherever you are in the world today, I hope that you're feeling loved and safe and seen and blessed. And I know most people probably aren't. So do know that I'm sending you my love and I'm praying for you, because those four things, right? The 4 pillars. I pray those things for everyone. So anyway, it's the weekend. I'm trying to keep these conversations shorter on the weekend. Last night, I will tell you, I didn't want to make this conversation today, but this morning I have awakened with renewed hope, which I'm always grateful for. And, you know, this is, like I said, this is my lunar return. It's also our new moon. My lunar return, honestly, maybe the most powerful lunar return I've ever had in my life. I truly think that this is going to be a really good year for me. I just need to get my ducks to stay in a row and just keep moving forward in the direction that I already started moving in. So with that being said, the car wiped us out entirely, and the catalytic converter is going, and that's another $2,500 or so repair. So we shall continue in car hell for a bit, but you know, my gratitude just sits in that we are able to take these hits at this stage of my life. And yeah, it takes us down to nothing, but it isn't taking us under. And most of my life, that has been my experience. So I'm going to see this as a step up and an improvement and a beautiful thing, even though it hurts. It hurts really bad. But, you know, I also have to look at it in comparison. You know what? I live in the United States. And yeah, there's a lot of turmoil here right now, but this is a beautiful country with beautiful principles and freedoms and luxuries that most of the world don't see. Even when I've been at my poorest and homeless, I still had more than what most people on the rest of the planet have. And that's never lost on me. I'm not a big complainer. I have my moments, particularly when it comes to Disney. But I just, it's important. It's important for your own mental health. You know, stay focused on what's positive. Stay focused on what you can do in your life, what you have in your life. Stay grateful. You know, I think that's really one of the big keys of life. Stay grateful, stay hopeful, stay kind. You know, people are struggling and suffering out there. And if you aren't one of them, you are blessed indeed. I am blessed indeed. So we shall carry on. I won't be going out to Disney tomorrow. I am rethinking some things on that. I have some other ideas. I did, like I said, I was doing a deep dive this morning on my own astrology on this lunar return, and it's really powerful. And between now and the end of May, when I have my Jupiter return, I think I'm going to see miracles. I've decided it, I'm claiming it, and it's going to happen for me. For now, as far as YouTube goes, I'm going to stay focused on this channel here. I have been thinking that this channel has been a personal channel, and I didn't really want it to get really very big. You know, I just wanted to keep it quiet and on the side. And in talking to my guides last night, particularly when I was at my lowest, I kind of got called on that. They're like, you have a voice, build a platform. Wow, that's breezy. I have a voice. I have a lot of wisdom at this stage of my life. I have my guides' wisdom. I have my own life experiences. Am I brave enough to share all that? I mean, obviously I am with you guys, and I appreciate you all because you've been kind and lovely, but I know how the internet is. But I think today I'm going to step past that. I'm going to be brave and courageous and faithful and trusting that if I do this and if I pull everything here, that I will be okay. That I will survive any negativity that comes my way. And that this channel could maybe be a blessing. I know that probably sounds a little arrogant, but at the end of the day, that's really all I want to do is, you know, share some light, share some love, some kindness, make somebody's day just a tiny bit brighter, less lonely, something. So the idea I had for the Disney Channel, what I think I'm going to do is just create playlists on this channel. I'm going to do the Quiet Kingdom. I'm also going to do Love Letters to Walt, where I'm going to talk more about my personal Disney life, my Disney experience, my Disney memories, and why I love Walt Disney so much, and why I really put him as one of the great people of my life who really inspired me to dream and to be creative and to find my peace in my home, you know? And so that would be fun. And also talk about him and things that he faced and struggled and things that he did. And I would like that. That would be fun for me. So I'm going to create those playlists on this channel. I'm also going to create a carnivore playlist on this channel where I focus more on carnivore, on my personal. I'm not here to teach anybody about carnivore. There's enough people out there doing it, good people, but just adding my voice to that and sharing my journey, you know, and my experiences, good and bad, as they come along. I already have a playlist on here about my weight loss journey, so maybe I will just add the word carnivore to it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But my point is this morning, waking up with renewed hope and then seeing 2 new subscribers on this channel just really brought home to me that, you know what, I could spread myself out over a bunch of channels and water everything down, or I could just pull everything together here and maybe be, dare I say, a powerful voice. I'm recording this after I've already finished the conversation, so I'm going to slip it in somewhere. But I was sitting here and I was just thinking about what I just said, and particularly about this channel. I've been doing YouTube for, you know, off and on, sporadically, very casually for about 10 years. But this channel, I've only been putting videos up for 18 days, and we're at 44 subscribers. And a few of you are my friends, but I haven't told a soul about this channel, except for Amy and Ari and Kim and Angie. So I've told a few souls, but that's it. And we're at 44 subscribers. So thank you to every single one of you, whether you did this to support me because we're friends or whether you found me along the way. Truly, truly, thank you for being here, and thank you for subscribing. I don't know if I can express what exactly that means when you see that. But it's like a little vote of confidence, a little pat on the back, keep going. So thank you, truly. Even my sim stories, I have one that I want to create. I've written the script out for it. I've written everything for it. I just haven't filmed it and recorded it. But I'm like, I could see myself putting a story up here every month too. I think it would be fun. And I'm going back to painting, and maybe we'll have a chat while I'm painting one of these days, very soon. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming down the road, particularly between now and the end of June. I think there's going to be a lot of things shifting in my life. And boy, talk about the winds of change, right? This is a lot of breeziness right now. And I've been talking about the winds of change all week. And this is the strongest they've been, and this is the most clear I've been. God is good. God is good. This world is so unique. And the astrology, it's like a Swiss clock, right? It's all of these gears and wheels turning at the exact precise moment that they need to turn. That brings our life into focus. It brings world events into focus. All the stuff that's going on in the world right now, you can totally see it in the astrology. And if you follow the astrology back, you can see the last time things like this happened, the same alignments were here. So, it's just such a beautiful thing. And I say God is good in large part because He didn't just leave us here without a navigation system. He put our dreams in our heart, and He put the stars in the sky, and He gave the message of what those meant to some very wise men. Grateful. I'm grateful. Anyway, I wanted to keep this conversation short, and I'm not sure how long it has been because I can't see since I had to put the umbrella down. So, I'm wishing you an amazing start to the new week. I will, of course, see you tomorrow. I thank you so much for being here, especially if you stayed to the end. I'm very grateful for you. And I think that's it. I've got a roast to put in the oven. So, sending you my love. Be well, be blessed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bright things ahead.